Peace, Ken. I am Empress Shaddai Bay, and this is the MOORS News Network. We speak on all of the latest news that you just can't get on any other news platform. And if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel to get this information out there to the people that definitely may need what we are sharing in these critical times that we are living in today. And they are very critical times that we're living in right now. This information that I'm going to share with you today, it will be brief. I did not come on to stay on for too long, but it came to me a few years back, and I remember having a conversation about the earth and or Mother Gaia, Mother Kai, whatever you want to call it. And it was about whether the earth was round or flat. Now, of course, depending on who you speak with, everybody have their own perspective, their own opinion, based on their research or inner knowing, right? And this is a conversation that constantly comes up multiple times. So you'll hear, people, say it, of course, to this day. That is an ongoing conversation, an ongoing debate, rather. Okay. It's an ongoing debate on whether the earth is round or flat. And I'm coming today to kind of bring a different perspective because I said this again a few years ago, and I keep being brought back to the same thing, right? So if we look at what we're living in right now is an experience. We're having this experience. You'll hear people say we are energy beings, light beings, okay, having an earthly experience. And when they describe the experience, they would say it's a simulation, right? This is a simulation. The Matrix is like a game, a video game. And if you've seen The Matrix, the movie, it kind of describes it a little bit better than what I'm saying. But yes, the Matrix, the movie, describes it best. So if we're looking at it from this perspective, now, this is where my conclusion, my inner knowing came in, because I stated, like, okay, if this is a simulation and it's like a video game, then the earth would not be round or flat. It wouldn't have any shape, really, unless you gave it a shape. Why? Because if you look at different video games, and let's go to Super Mario Brothers, because I don't play real video games. So let's talk about Super Mario Brothers for a second. And I remember when I did play that briefly, that that they will have whatever level that you're on would be like a realm. It would be like it's reality, it's its own dimension, whatever. And it's not really a shape. The game will keep going, of course, until it shows you its end, because obviously it was programmed to have that ending, to go through a portal, right? You went through a portal to get to another realm. But ultimately, it's not really a shape. You don't see that the level, I mean, it looks like a flat dimension. However, you can't really tell what it is as far as the shape of it goes. And when I'm thinking about us and us being into some type of illusion, this matrix, and that we're projecting our own reality, I would think that it would keep going on and on, that it wouldn't be a real shape, it wouldn't be a ending, nor any type of real beginning, because it's an illusional reality that's a simulation that will only keep going based off of your I'm going to say based off of your consciousness, your reality that you're creating, what you're manifesting. So if you manifest an ending, then it will have an end. If you manifest it to continue, then it possibly will just keep going and going because you're creating it, and you're projecting it from inside of you, outside of you. Okay, just like the computer, and any type of other device that you're looking at where it projects the image onto whatever screen. We're kind of projecting that image outward from us. So it made sense. And I've said it before, I said it a few times on that, but I never heard anyone else say that until now. So in the Moors News Network on Telegram, one of the empresses on there, her name is Idea. She shares a lot of information. And I want to thank you, Empress, for sharing this information with us, that I'm going to show with you guys today. Okay. But basically, the guy kind of goes in, he went in deeper into more detail on exactly what I'm talking about. And again, this is why, you'll have downloads and you'll get confirmations. You'll receive information however you receive. A lot of times I receive information from just an inner knowing. It just comes out. It'll just come out. And the thoughts that come through your head, because we're going to go into that as well. It's another video. I'm not going to do it right now. But your thoughts are clearly tailored based on your consciousness, right? So the higher you are in consciousness, the deeper the thought patterns that will come to you, that whether you contract with to have that in your head or not, to whether believe to be your truth or not, will be totally up to you. Okay, so again, you might receive thoughts, and you don't know whether it's true or not. That was my truth, through my perception based at the time. And now, again, I receive more information. And for me, this is totally a confirmation, hands down, because he goes like I said, deeper into it, and he's able to explain it in a much better way than what I could do. So I'm going to share with you right now. Give me 1 second. I'm going to share it with you right now. Let me see if I can exit out of this. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Is it gonna let me do it? I don't know. Well, here, this is what I'm gonna do, because I don't need to really exit out to do what I do. Hopefully that this is down enough so you guys will be able to hear him when he talks, because I really don't want to stay on too long. So let's just get it.
Let's say the Earth's flat. Yeah. Let's say the Earth's flat.
I don't know if that sounds loud enough though. Give me 1 second. Okie dokie. Now I'm going to share it with you guys. Hold on 1 second.
Let's say the Earth's flat. Yeah. Let's say the Earth's flat.
It's not completely flat. It's an electromagnetic bandwidth of information. So everything operates as electromagnetism, as radio frequency. So there's a set bandwidth of information that this experience that we're having now operates on.
So what are we talking? Is it a square? Is it a rectangle? It
doesn't exist objectively. It is you. It's like it's being projected. It's, you know what I mean? Like it's a holographic construct that builds itself as we interact with it. It's a divine being of sorts, like an organism. So heaven, headven, hell is the heel, and then earth and heart are anagrams of each other. The heart chakra's green, and the trees and the grass and everything's green. The throat chakra's blue and the sky's blue. Your body is made of a bunch of cells, lymphatic fluid and blood, yeah? Cells are selves. The lymphatic fluid is the ocean, and the oil is the blood. The mycelium's the nervous system, and then the vegetation is the lungs. Man is the measure of the universe, and the hue man, when you look on the television, you've got hue and saturation. Saturation is the richness of color, and then hue is the tonality of red to ultraviolet, yeah? So hue is the light spectrum. Man is manifestation. So the hue man is the manifestation of the light spectrum. And we're electromagnetic, holographic beings, that multi-dimensional beings.
Yeah, like I said, he really described it. And he did a great job describing everything. And I just wanted to really share that again with you guys. About how our reality is shaped and is shaped on our manifestation, how we manifest our own reality. Again, I want to thank everyone for supporting us. And if you guys have not, please, please, please like, share, and subscribe this information. Again, we are trying to get our information out there to our people. At this time, I'm going to go in a little bit deeper on more of the news in another video. I'm not going to do it now, but we really need this information to get out. And I'm finding that a lot of people in our community they say they're for the collective. They say that they're for helping the collective, but they don't really share information to the collective, especially really important information to the collective, without getting some type of payment or donation. And it's fine for your research to get some type of payment or some type of donation. I'm not necessarily saying that all that is bad, but what I'm saying is certain information that is emergency type of information that needs to be out there to the masses. I think that information should be free. And I believe that people should support because you're supporting that person's time and energy. So you should send donations for someone that's giving their time and energy for free. Now, it's going to be certain information that is not going to be free because a fair exchange is no robbery, right? If you're not putting in the work, you're not putting in that research, that time, you're not going within and have not went within to get the information yourself from your higher self, from your inner knowing, and you're going to external forces, external people that are giving that information, then yes, like again, a fair exchange is no robbery. We need to exchange energy. It has to be some type of energy exchange. So I'm not saying that with a lot of information. I still don't believe it should be the donation should be necessarily a huge donation, because some people are really asking a lot from people that just don't have it. So I don't believe it should be like, a huge donation. But again, I believe that certain information should be free, and other information that should be shared should be, shared with a donation. Shouldn't be a huge donation, but that the people getting that information should want to do that. You should be wanting and supporting that people that are sharing with you knowledge that you don't know, that you wouldn't be able to get that information, and you possibly could get it on your own, but it may very well take many, many years for you to receive like the information that I just share right now. Some people are not on that level, and if you're just coming in, it might take you years to even get to this if people was not sharing it. You know what I mean? So again, it depends on the information. This information that I'm sharing with you today is free. It needs to be out there. I believe that people need to, you know, kind of know what their capabilities are and know that it's unlimited. Know that you are unlimited. The only limitations that you have is what you put on yourself. Those are the only limitations, is your mind, your mindset, your programming. It's real important right now to break the programming. When you break the programming, that's like you're breaking that matrix. You're cracking that baby wide open. Okay? Because all the information that was told to you, you are now open to receive your own information, your own confirmation, your own inner knowing. Okay? So use your discernment and use your intuition to tell you what's true. Don't rely on just the external to give you information. Trust yourself right now, especially right now in these times. Trust yourself, heighten yourself, clean out your body right now. It's important for everybody to be fasting, whether you're doing a wet fast or a dry fast. Get the sun gaze when the sun is at its lowest point, okay? Before sunrise and right around sunset. Those are the best times. One of the nobles did state you can sun gaze midday if you would like, with your eyes closed. So that may be something you may want to try to do. But sun gaze, get those downloads. We are being given codes of information right now coming from the sun. Okay, so get those light codes, and it also heals you. Okay, and I'm going to share another video on that as well, so I'm not going to go into all of that, but get that information, do the shadow work. Okay, take care of any of your karmic baggage right now. Release and forgive. Release and forgive. That's very important. Balance your chakras right now, and balance your heart. Come from the heart space. That's really important right now. Balance your heart and your head. I just had a conversation about that yesterday, but that's important for everybody right now, to balance the two hemispheres of your brain, your logical brain against your more emotional brain, the masculine and the feminine side. It's time to have balance, okay? And come from that center point, as Noble Ra would say. Come from that center point. Center stand what I'm saying, okay? So, and I say inner stand. So we want to inner stand, center stand, and overstand this information right now. And I hope you are today. I hope it was broken down rather well for you guys to comprehend exactly what was stated. Okay, so thanks again, everyone. Thanks again for all those that have been rocking with us, our day one homies, right? That's been on here, that's been rocking with us. And again, come to Telegram, invite all of your kin and all of your friends and whoever else that you can think of to help support the information. Lastly, if you guys are looking for a community, get out of the cities. And that's going to be some information that I'm probably going to share in the news, but I'll say it briefly. Get out of the cities. There's a lot going on in these cities. I'm sure you guys seen in New York, but it's not just New York. We've been already pre-warned about the cities, and moving off wherever you can into rural areas, wherever you can find your location. If you are looking for a community, off-grid community living, self-sustainable living, please reach out to me. We already have land for this community, and we are looking for like-minded people. It's not going to be for everybody, because we're not looking for everybody. We are looking for like-minded people that are willing to put in the work. We need people that are willing to put in the work. So if you are serious right now, we have made it affordable for everybody. It can fit pretty much on everybody's budget. And we're looking for serious people. If you have skills and experience that you can share, there are other people with skills and experiences that are going to be on this land. And we're connecting with one another right now. We're sharing information with one another right now. And we're preparing. We're preparing. So, have a plan in place, strategize, have a plan in place. If you don't have a plan and you have not strategized to come with something for you, your friends, and your kin, then reach out to me. Okay. You can reach out through email at the Moors News Network at gmail.com. That's the Moors News Network at gmail.com, or on Telegram at the Moors News Network. Okay. So thank you, gang. Thank you for everyone again for, just rocking with us, being there with us, supporting what we're sharing, and the continued support. And I love just all the information, all of the emails, all the messages. I read them all. It may take me some time to get to them, but I do read them and I will respond back to you. So I just want to share that as well. And the donations for people that have sent donations. Okay, because majority of the information that I give is free. But I've had people send donations. So I thank you for sending those donations and showing just that you really respect and honor what we're sharing, what we're putting out there. And when I say we, and I mean we, because it's not a me thing, turn that M upside down. It's a we thing because there's so many people in the Moors News Network that are sharing information. We are the news now, and the people are able to communicate with one another. They're able to share information with one another in that group. And again, you're definitely not going to see a lot of this information anywhere else. And if you do, it's sparingly and in between. We have it all on one platform. Tons of information. And the library is massive. So you may want to go into the files, take a look at it. Tons of information. Okay. So again, until next time, peace and love, Ken. Peace and love.